Hello, everyone, and welcome to our reaction show. Today, we're going to be looking at the latest State of Play show coming from PlayStation. We are very excited. Let me introduce the usual crew. My name is Ronan, if you didn't know. Beside me, we have Paddy Toner. What's happening, Paddy?
Not so bad. You've got a lovely shine in your glasses. I'm very blinded of it.
Yeah.
What's the crack?
I hadn't had much time to set up here.
Look, I hope there's nothing on that screen. Look, what's on it? Jeez, that's some Pat.
Yeah,
Pat was on his browser.
Oh yeah, I can see myself in your eyes.
That's a
Yeah,
shout
it's
out I've ever heard it.
It's definitely a glass.
We won't go there. Okay, we can.
Definitely a glasses issue when it comes to green screen technology and lighting, but
Bloody bright lights.
we'll make it. We'll make it through. John Fogarty, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing good, dude. Just chilling this week as usual. Playing a lot of Minecraft on the server. That's going really well. A lot of people on. It's going very. I'm very much enjoying it. A lot of action, which is what I wanted to see. And
Awesome, dude.
other than that, I'm just kind of doing my course and relaxing. Really, that's not much else.
Nice.
Sweet. Aidan McCallion, how you doing, buddy?
Living life, not doing so bad. I'm excited for this. I love these events.
Yeah, so
awesome.
let's talk a little bit about our predictions, I suppose. It's been a kind of a rough time for games development in the past year, I suppose. With
Here's
kind
my
of
bet. Here's my bet.
COVID is
right?
kind of
We're going to get everything that's delayed in 2021. That's the whole show. It's going to show us delayed. And here's a little bit of a snippet. No, we don't want that.
So what are you thinking, Paddy?
I haven't
All
a
honesty,
clue.
what
I
do you
honestly
think we're
don't.
gonna see here?
I haven't. I think they're going to come out with some. Where they're going to keep seeing a lot of stuff we've already seen from the last show, because there's nothing come out this year really so far, is there? I'm hoping there's a God of War release date, but again, more than likely not.
Yeah.
And what else is good there? I don't know. I honestly don't know what we're going to see tonight. Compared to what, there's not been that much being teased the last few weeks or anything like that either. Maybe Minecraft 2.
I'd say one thing they might talk about is Minecraft 2. Exactly. It signed me up.
You never know.
Minecrafter.
Minecraft.
I'd say one of the things they might talk very briefly
Happy
about.
ever
but
after.
They've already talked about it there in the last few days, but it's a long way away from actually being done. Is they might talk about the PSVR 2, like give us a very brief understanding of it, but that's not due out till 2022, so we mightn't see it yet either.
But I still would think we're going to just see a load of trailers for things that are not coming out this year. That's just with COVID and the way everything is. It's just stay at play for next year.
So it's the same as every other event, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Hey-o!
Basically.
That picture behind Paddy is probably pretty telling. And so we're definitely going to get a Horizon 2 trailer.
Yeah, hopefully.
Nice
Oh
call.
yeah, that's a good call.
Well,
Yeah, maybe
Definitely more Ratchet and Clank stuff.
maybe
right.
more of that Abe's Odyssey. Well, about Abe's Odyssey, but that Abe game that's coming out, maybe
Oh, we hear more about Returnal.
Returnal. That's
Oh
the big
yes,
one.
the greatest name of all time.
Although did we see a trailer for that since, and it actually doesn't look that bad. We're only
I think it looks
we're just ragging on the name.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe PlayStation 6 is getting announced. Might
Yeah.
might be able to
About
get one.
time.
Might be able to get one. But if you are looking for one, you can go on buyandplay.com.
Yeah, PS6, see?
Yeah, I do, yeah. This is the PS6
The new
version.
PS6.
This is the PS version. PS6.
You just have the mark just marked in with a mark. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take down our predictions here. I'm going to note them down. So we're thinking Abe's Odyssey. We're thinking...
It's an outside one, I think. But yeah, I know I said it, but I
The
kind
God
of
War game, yeah.
So Horizon 2 for
I'd say
Abe.
that's almost a cert.
Wither
Good
Dove.
shout. I'm going to go Elden Ring.
Yeah, there's a lot of people talking about it. I can't because I still don't believe that they've done anything with that game yet because of how quiet they've been. But I hope so.
Yeah, I just think that the developers sometimes they can do that, John. They can go, quiet, and then they just bring out not even a gameplay trailer, but even a cinematic. I think it'd be nice.
I do think we're going to see some more from God of War. Has to be something.
So Paddy thinks God of War,
Knack 3, of course. Put it down, Rowan.
Knack 3.
Anyone in the
This
chat?
might be
What's your
I think this might
predictions?
be the place we hear about the Final Fantasy VII remake part 2.
There was a rumor that Final Fantasy the remake is going to already going to PSN or placed it for the free game of the month.
Oh, it's
Supposedly.
It's been out long enough, I think, for the first.
That's the sort of game that anybody that wanted it bought it very quickly.
Yeah.
True.
But what I will say about that is, I still don't think we're going to see that game for another 3 or 4 years, part 2, honestly. Because how long it took the first part to come out. Like, were they making them in conjunction of each other, or did they learn from their mistakes? Like, COVID definitely didn't do them any favors. So
they have their engine done, which to me will be quicker.
Maybe.
It depends on it depends on what they're doing. Like, I don't like I still haven't played the first one, but like, in the original Final Fantasy VII, once you finish Midgard, that's when the whole game opens up. Are they doing that? Are they doing the whole open world map thing, or is it going to be more linear? Yeah. Like maybe like a Final Fantasy, what was the one that everyone thought was too linear? It was called Final Fantasy Hallway.
13.
Yeah,
both of them.
So 14 was online, no?
Yeah, 14's genuinely great.
Yeah,
I gotta hit 13 and 15.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I didn't mind 15.
Probably
towards the end it was a little bit like that corridor-esque kind of carry on, but I thought the start was. I like Kingsglaive. I thought the movie was actually pretty good.
I don't mind the movie. I think the game's very shallow for a Final Fantasy game.
Excuse me.
It definitely wasn't perfect, and it was
yes, 13. I always remember 13. The first review I read of 13 was like, after about 45 hours it opens up, and I'm like, oh god, this is going to be tough.
That's tough.
Wow.
I think you're right though as well. I think seeing maybe some more footage of Returnal might be something that could be seen, because isn't that game out like this year at least? Like, we're pretty sure
it was early, maybe earlier in the year, but it was delayed. So that's maybe another trailer.
I'm gonna put down here the game that we recommended on Pat's awesome video of our recommendations for the next 2 months. It Takes Two. I think we're definitely going to see something around that. It's one of the games that's nearly complete and ready for release.
Do you think there's any games that are going to drop tonight off the back of it?
Hard to know.
It is. It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Maybe is that their demos already out for Resident Evil, wasn't it?
Yeah. If they were smart, this would be when they would announce Valheim.
For PS5.
5, yeah. That game is blowing up since
that game is insanely popular.
Yeah.
If I was one of those companies, I would like throw as much money at them as possible to get a console version as quick as possible.
What is it?
I'm surprised I haven't played it yet, because it's a game that looks completely up my alley. It's like Minecraft mixed with not WoW,
Vikings.
But like, you have to fight a boss. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It's like you get dropped into a map and you're basically like in a loincloth, and you have to mine for materials and like build your hut and get yourself set up, and then you have to get yourself set up good enough so you can go fight a boss, and then
next biome.
And then like later on there's dungeons, I believe, and stuff, and like then you have to get to the Copper Age, and then you can build like machines like smelters and stuff, and you're basically making yourself more and more powerful. It's like a mixture of like a survival game and like a Skyrim sort of a thing, where you're actually going around doing dungeons and fighting bosses. So it's cool.
Nice.
And it sold 3 million in 2 weeks.
Wow.
It's the game on Twitch right now.
Actually, you just reminded me, Gran Turismo, I think we're going to see some footage of the new one that's coming out.
Was it delayed this week?
What? Gran Turismo?
I didn't hear that, no.
I think that was delayed until 2022 this week.
Oh, wow.
Jim, what's his name? Is it Jim Ryan, the PlayStation guy? He had a big interview done this week when they announced the new PSVR, and I think he mentioned that it and Returnal, the 2 games he mentioned that were being delayed.
9 minutes to start.
Destiny's expansion was delayed today. Sad times.
What's the odds? There was rumors for San Andreas to be remastered.
Oh, San Andreas, sorry. My brain automatically went to Grand Theft Auto 5, and I was like, again. No. But yeah, San Andreas, that would be cool. I'd play that 100%.
I was thinking that San Andreas would be the perfect map to use for the next installment of GTA Online.
Yeah,
I
think so too.
Incredible. That's, to me, that is the way to go. It's the most, it's the biggest, most varied, loved map they've ever made.
Grove Street.
Yes.
Street, yeah.
Grove Street.
That was in the last one as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, you could find it.
I think was it that in. That's where your man was. That's where his house was. What's his name? What's the character's name? CJ. That's where he lived. Grove Street.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Grove Street. Here we go again.
The biggest tragedy in GTA game is they didn't let you kill OG Loke.
There's a lot of tragedies in GTA game. Especially GTA 5 been out for about a million years.
You know, so bad.
Remastered. But they've made so much money, so who can blame them?
Yeah.
I'm just taking down all these games because it's good to say, oh, I said that. That's the game I said. Abe's, so John has Abe's Odyssey. Paddy, I'm putting you down for God of War, Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas.
Maybe the next Kojima Productions game.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, God of War.
Always a possibility.
Yeah, definitely.
I believe you forgot a game there.
Silent
as well,
Hill,
Ronan.
maybe.
I believe you forgot a game there as well, Ronan, that I said.
What's that, John?
It's probably the best game ever, Knack 3.
Oh, sorry, God.
Yeah.
Sorry for forgetting that.
I think Pat said something about Ratchet and Clank being delayed or something. I think that's what his prediction was, wasn't it, Pat?
Yeah, we'll put down. I'll have community, and we'll put Pat here as well on the list.
Yeah.
He's part of the show.
I probably wouldn't
Please
announce
go
that
mad.
at the state of play though. You looking forward to Ratchet and Clank? Well, it's delayed. I think that'll be more of a quieter.
I was only joking. Pat didn't actually say that. I'm just saying them up.
All right.
Anyone watching, please drop a like in the old, the like box there, the old button. Click it. And then,
Steven says a new Naughty Dog game. That'd be nice to see.
I suppose, yeah, they're not
Yeah.
too much, no.
New Naughty Dog game. Any other predictions in the chat, guys? Let us know, and I'll put them down here. And
there's even rumor Silent Hill might show up.
yeah,
Look,
Kojima.
If there was ever a time for Sony to be like, oh, we bought all of Konami's properties, this would be the time.
Do you think that another SpiderMan game might be coming soon? Why wouldn't they keep pumping it out? No, make one.
They would,
Yeah,
but
no.
like,
Well,
they're not for another year.
was it 2 or 3 years in between the last one and Miles Morales?
Was that?
It was at least 2.
I thought they came out pretty quick together. But I'd say it would take time to make them as well. Why not?
2
not
years.
around
2 years isn't much anymore.
No,
Yeah.
suppose not. Suppose it doesn't feel like much. But the way they just keep pumping out them kind of games that if something's working, they usually just keep going with them, especially if they've got the rights to them.
Yeah.
Everyone on 6 minutes, 5, 4, 3, 2.
You know where you have it opened.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The thing about the thing about those Spider-Man games is they did kind of say that Miles Morales was, we made this kind of quickly because we needed a game for the PS5. Spider-Man 2 is going to be a whole new engine.
Yeah. True. I'm on 545, 44,
Yeah.
43.
Yeah, that's him.
I want to play Miles Morales, but I also want to wait to get a PS5 to play it.
Well, if you want to go to buy and play now and get a ticket.
I probably will later on.
I suppose I hope I'm pleasantly surprised with this one because I don't see anything major being released here or being announced here. But if Elden Ring is
Ring will be
announced
huge,
and we see
yeah.
some footage, I'll be very happy.
There was a few games that in the last year's big state of play that were like really quirky looking and cool, and if I hope to see a couple of more things with them. There was one in particular that I can't remember the name of.
I wonder will something from Cyberpunk, like a big apology, coming up on
I
it.
hope not.
It's still not back. It's still not back on the store.
Apology.
Yeah.
I don't think apology fixes what they did.
Jim Ryan actually kind of commented on it as well. He when he was announcing the delays, he was like, "Well, there's two ways of doing this. You delay the games until they're ready, or you pretend that they're ready and you release them in a bad state." Some people think that's a good idea and did that last year.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. It's just when it goes wrong, it goes horrendously wrong.
Yeah.
What was I going to say as well? Freaking a good shout, I think, to maybe see more gameplay of might be Deathloop.
Yeah, that's a cool looking game.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah.
I think, I love those Dishonored games anyway. I love Dishonored. I never played Dishonored 2, but I just never got it for some reason. But I really like Dishonored.
Never played Dishonored 2.
Yeah, but Dishonored I thought was great.
Says Dishonored 2 has one of the best levels in any game he's ever played.
Steven says a Resi 4 remake. I think that's a good show.
I hope you're right, Stephen. I hope you're right. I would love that.
I don't see why they wouldn't do that.
But surely wouldn't they? Would they not get 8 out of the way first, or Village, or whatever?
That's me. That's.
I don't think that would interrupt bringing a remake out.
How did we do this before? Speaker
You
view?
display capture and just keep our voices, or
Yeah, but there was a way we did it before. We actually had all the cameras on it as well. Yeah, let me put this up here. Did deer? But did deer? Oh, okay. I'm so
Yeah, so we're
This is some real inside baseball.
Cyberpunk updates got delayed because of the hack, or so they say, James. Or so they say.
I did see that. Yeah.
No, it's just me, Nate.
Or so they say.
Who'd rob those assets, am I right?
Hey,
Hey!
got him.
It's the HR information I really hope that doesn't get out public.
Oh yeah.
Imagine all those crazy people that are really annoyed finding out the names and addresses of all the developers.
No, that could get there'll be death threats galore and all sorts. That's
Oh
just the
god, I
world we
seen
live
something there. I don't think I'll ever be able to unsee it. The onion ring instead of Elden Ring.
Onion ring.
Pat, God, I would love a new good Spyro game. Spyro the Dragon 4. It's about time. I would.
Spyro. I don't know. I think I agree with Paddy as well. I think we're going to see a lot of the games that were in the last state of play that still aren't out, that are closer to being out. They'll probably just show up maybe more from them as well. Like as you were saying, Aidan, as well. Some of those smaller indie games that we got to look at, we might see them again, but like more of them.
Yeah. Is there strict timing on these state of plays? Like, do they happen the same time every year, or they just
not at all.
they just announce them when they want to?
It actually doesn't feel that long ago since we did one before.
No. I do like them. It
James
gives
in
you
the
little
chat.
snippets of what's to come, but I do hope there is something to be excited about. I feel like the last couple of events have been a bit
That's it, like,
lackluster.
that's the state of plays though. Like they're kind of like, this is what we know we have, and this is what we're releasing in the near future. It's not like a big overblown E3 thing. So sometimes they do seem underwhelming because of that. Because it's like, listen, we don't have that much in the pipeline just yet.
But even any of the other shows, I feel like are a little underwhelming. Not just the state of plays, like, and I do like the fact that state of play are showing us games that we're going to be getting in the near future. But I just think games development in general has seen a
downturn.
hit. Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
Look at the PS5. Like I was looking through the store the other day, and I was half tempted to buy Godfall. I was like, what else am I buying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, no.
That's it. What about Killzone? Is there a new announcement? I don't know.
As
Killzone
long
would
as
be
you-
nice,
as long
but
as you get that
Horizon would be.
John, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Them guys are working on Horizon. I don't think Killzone will be a priority.
It'd be nice to see some brand new IP that we haven't heard before. That'll blow us away. Best game ever made. But sure, there we go. we can all wish.
Well, yeah, but like I agree with you, Paddy, and I do feel strongly that NAC 3 will be shown.
Mark,
I hope it is.
Yeah, James in the chat. I'll be playing that Outriders over the weekend. Probably be talking about the podcast next week. Looks pretty cool.
What's it called? Outriders.
Outriders, the demo came out today. It's
20 seconds.
Like a more Gears of War-ish.
I'm on
Destiny
10
game.
seconds. 9.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm on 38.
Oh lord.
I'm on.
Oh wait, no, that's the stream. I'm on 4.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Well, I don't know why Mike is falling behind.
All right, trailers, boys.
Here we go.
Oh, I paused. I think that's okay though, because I think I was a little bit ahead.
There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
Advertisement.
That last part might have been
Paddy,
a
you're
hair
gone green.
dramatic, but there's
On my
lots
screen anyway.
of awesome updates
Yeah.
and additions coming to the
Not on
Crash
mine.
Bandicoot 4's About Time experience on
You've got the Aiden
PlayStation
bug.
5.
No, on my screen.
Hey everyone, I'm
Oh,
Luke,
yeah.
I know, but-
executive producer.
But
at
you're green for all of
I'm
us.
here to give you
Well,
the
but yeah,
future
I
rundown
suppose
of
it's
Crash
okay for you. You're the one who's.
Yeah, I'm
Bandicoot
hosting. Yeah.
5.
That's
That
fine. That's
includes
fine.
4K at 60 frames per second, adaptive triggers, 3D audio, and more.
Who's playing this?
Let's make this fun.
I still haven't bought.
Picking up
I
where
really
have
should.
this
where we
game,
left off.
and it's
Crash
really,
Bandicoot
really good.
4, It's about time. We find the evil masterminds, Neo
How's the
Cortex
sound,
and Dr.
Pat?
Entropy, escaping a once-thought
The first game my
interdimensional prison,
youngest son
leaving
started
giant
playing and
holes in
really
the universe.
enjoying video games.
What follows is a mind-bending
kind of
adventure
ironic,
for
yeah.
Crash and his marsupial
I
pals.
got back with my first console.
Yeah,
We
no,
designed
it's
Crash
really
Bandicoot
cool to see.
4 to
He's
leap
actually
off your
for
screen,
quite a
brimming
kind
with
of
bold,
difficult, precise
vibrant
platformer.
environments
He's
and
very, very
characters.
good at it.
And we were all
Bandicoot
better
always
at games
looked
when we were
pretty
younger. I'm telling
Yeah.
Oh man, this is a hard game
Suave.
compared to those old Crash
But
games.
wait until you see him spinning heads in native force.
But like what I find is amazing. Like he'll go to the edge and then he'll know like to jump across a hole, and
triggers to your
It's
fingertips.
it's good.
So you can feel the blast of
Refreshing.
Neocortex's DNA-changing ray gun. Or feel the grip when you grapple a Tunnus hookshot. Hold on tight when you feel the boost
Sounds
of Crash's
grand.
jetboard.
But enough
And
keep
really
messing with it,
feel
it's
the
probably not
suck
grand
when you
anymore.
vacuum his dingo dog. Looking to get fully immersed in the Crash Bandicoot
Let's get
universe?
it going.
Crank it up to 11 and take your
Okay,
audio
buddy,
into
no
an
green.
all-new
Hence
dimension.
3D audio,
Thank you.
baby.
3D audio.
And 3D audio.
Achieving the infamous
You can only dream of that.
106% completion
Some
is a
games.
sign of
Yeah,
true
yeah.
Bandicoot master.
Still waiting for it in Tarkov.
But should our genetically mutated marsupial
really?
lose his way?
Oh yeah.
Leverage PlayStation 5 activity
I know they
cards
have
to
they
track
have it in
your
Tarkov.
progress.
It's just it's
and
still
hit your
not like
goals
perfect.
for things like time trials,
They say they have
flashback
it, John.
levels, and boss fights.
Say it on interchange where you can hear a
Bet
gunshot.
entry
It's
is
beside you,
big.
but it's not beside you.
Even
That's
bring
nowhere
your
near you.
incomplete save over from the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards.
Yeah, it's a
to
good
get
game.
to
That it's
106%.
creative
Oh, and one
in a
more
way
thing.
that
yeah.
you'd like
If
to
you
see
own
it.
the
Yeah.
PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option
Perfect,
is
perfect
available.
for
Check out the PlayStation
the
blog
younger
for full
audience, but
details.
definitely like
Whether
if
it's
you like your
first
platformers,
playthrough
it's
or your 100th,
It's
a great
there's
platformer.
no better time to
Yeah,
It's
explore
very
the
well
Bandicoot
made.
Give it a shot.
for
Yeah, it's really, really good.
on
I'll
PlayStation
probably
5.
end up getting that upgrade.
Yeah, might not.
That's a big selling point for them. Is they can
Welcome
just
back, Crash.
jump to PlayStation
So-
5
Gang's
whatever
all
game you
here
want.
on
You guys
today's new
moving on to the
edition
next
of
one, yeah?
State of Play.
So we're
We've got some
lined up,
great
nice.
updates lined up for you. First, let's check out the latest
Returnal!
Hey!
Returnal!
game coming to the
Yes!
PS5 console. this
Return
week
of the Max.
from PlayStation Studios.
Hey everyone, we at Housemark are excited to give you this sneak
Housemark
peek
are great,
at
aren't they?
Returnal. In Returnal,
Oh, we're actually
you will
gonna see
play
what this
as
game is.
Celine, an Astra scout who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow.
Like all of that is up my.
Players will explore this
up my alley.
inscrutable, dark planet in search for answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play.
Nice.
Oh, here we go.
Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above.
Oh,
and
this actually
around
looks like
enemies
right
is key
what I
to
like to play.
survival in Returnal.
It's like a little bit like Destiny, isn't it? Third-person
Yeah.
Destiny.
Yeah,
with a
but-
little bit of a darker tone.
That combat there looks almost like control plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, 80% honest.
Wow, I thought this was going to be like one of those kind of adventure games where you don't do much
variety
fighting.
of enemies and the vast
I was
number of
wrong.
unique movesets each possess.
Yeah.
Combat situations prove challenging no matter what the circumstances.
Oh, you're dead.
Death is only the beginning.
You think
That is only beginning. Where have we heard that before?
Go collect your souls. Get to the bonfire.
Oh
Every
yeah,
time you
it's
die
like
and
that
restart,
Tom Cruise
the
movie.
world will change. The map will be different.
Yeah.
Enemies
I
will
know.
appear in new
Edge of
locations and
Tomorrow?
different
Tomorrow or
areas.
Edge of
Direct
Tomorrow.
You
Path.
have to think fast and
Is
adapt.
it two-
Is that the one where he just keeps dying
Here
and
you
come
can
back?
see the use of the lightning
Yeah.
alt-fire.
Live,
which
Die,
is
Repeat
great
is the other
for
name
crowd
for it, isn't
control.
it?
Yeah.
This is one of many alt-fires that you can acquire in the game.
It's a good movie, actually. Oh, they look weird.
Or Groundhog Day, for when you want to go back in time.
That's a great movie.
I can see people being interested in this game.
I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
good.
You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique.
Oh, it has a
Telling you
roguelike
that,
element to it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Aside
saying.
from
The
intense
roguelikes are
combat,
everything's a
Returnal
roguelike
also
now.
has
It's
a deep and engaging narrative.
I
You
ain't
allow
complaining.
players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and into
Deeper
a personal
and deeper.
nightmare.
There's a
Actually,
house.
speaking of roguelike, I hear State of Rain 2 is excellent.
That
but I
can't
haven't
be
played it
here.
Risk of Rain, is it?
Risk of Rain.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Risk of Rain.
No, I was actually playing a bit
We
of it
talked
only
about that,
a few
didn't we?
weeks ago. Yes, it's very good.
Corroded.
When we said Rona were talking about, I was playing it with a group of lads. Very fun.
I
I
played the
wanna try
original.
it. I want to try it because the music's incredible.
But I can't.
Did you play the original, Ed?
Never did.
torment feel
Yeah, it's good.
like I was losing my
But they're
mind.
totally different, I think. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's no
One's like a
comfort
2D retro
unless they
style
faith.
side scroller, and then the other one is goes 3D. I think it's got the same elements though.
What's everybody in the chat excited for? With you there, so.
Well,
This is after changing, hasn't it?
As I left it.
okay, this game looks like it's going to be really cool.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sold.
Yeah, that doesn't look bad at all. Nice, good start.
Roguelike Elements. You got me.
Returnal lands on April 30th,
Weird,
and it's developed by the
psychological.
talented team at Housemark.
Yeah.
This.
Next, let's take a closer
I
look
seen
at a high-impact
this
new
game looks
PS4
cool.
game
I was
called
watching a streamer
Knockout
play this.
City.
It's like a dodgeball team deathmatch. It actually looks really fun. It actually looks really fun. I was watching the streamer play it.
Can you throw a wrench?
Hi, I'm Josh from
Probably.
Bone Studios. We're an indie
dodge a
developer
wrench, you
based
can
in
dodge a
upstate
ball.
New York, and we recently announced Knockout City.
Dodge a wrench, I can dodge a
Team-based
ball.
multiplayer
Knockout
action
City.
game for PS4 where
Well,
rival
legitimately,
crews
I saw
settle
that play
scores
this for
with
about an
epic
hour,
dodgeball
and it looks like
battles.
so much fun.
I think the only thing this is missing is a
Knockout City
skateboard.
is easy to pick up and play.
I want a skateboard.
I actually, do you know what? I actually agree with yours. Roller skates, that would be cool.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the-
Head-to-head in a constantly shrinking
Yeah.
battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities.
Hire
to
me.
knock
Like, you-
out
you-
enemies.
It's
could,
almost
like-
like they need them now since Paddy mentioned them. You're kind of like, this game looks terrible without roller skates.
But
Not
it's
even
cool,
roller
like, you can like
Fall over a
fake.
ledge or hook
You
it
can
around
fake
a
your
corner.
shots. You can do all these things. If someone
Fake
throws
a
something
throw
at
to
you, you
mess
can
up
grab
your
it and throw it
opponent's
back.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
them.
nice.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of
Hit with the ball.
I swear,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like
Tough spot with a ball flying your way.
little bit of tactics
seeing
to
it, like seeing it in action.
Getting knocked out and
Seeing it
staying
in
the
action,
fight.
it's actually like looks like a lot.
Sony's
you and
Metroid
outplay your
Prime. Is
opponent
that
to bring
really
home a win.
something that's in the works?
Oh, it's also a battle royale.
Sony's Metroid Prime he's
Jump into
referring
Team
to
KO, our
Returnal.
3v3
Oh.
mode.
Well, I think that was just a game
Teamwork
mode,
makes the dream
Aiden,
work in
because
Knockout
I don't
City.
think the ones
If
I
your
was
friends
watching wasn't the
outmatched,
battle
a
royale. I think that's
well-coordinated
just a game mode that's in it.
Everything has
We're
to be a
playing
battle royale
Back
these
Alley
days.
Brawl,
Everything
a
has
new
to have a
map
battle
that you'll
royale,
find
yes.
in our upcoming crossplay beta. The special ball for this
Minecraft
map is
battle
the
royale.
But I don't mind that as an
which
idea
locks
of
onto
like
targets from
Oh,
far
check it
across
out.
the map and
just having it as a game mode,
Oh.
not
Take
having
them out
being the whole
before they have
game,
a chance
having
to
just a
react.
battle royale as a game mode.
Beyond special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into a tube and make a quick getaway, or use them to sneak up on your opponents.
There should be DLC for
Caught
Tony Hawk's
empty-handed,
or
you
Tony
can
Hawk's 2.
literally become the ball, a new weapon for your teammate.
That would be a nice thing.
Yeah. Keep the
Or
game
risk it
relevant
all.
for a while.
Charge up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and
Yeah,
they'll
this is the
land in
kind
a
of game that
huge
I would be
instant
skeptical
KO
of. But
explosion.
I just happened to actually watch a lad play this for about an hour, and I was like, I was entertained and I was enthralled. It was actually really fun. It's really high octane.
Knockout
It's
City
really
is
fast.
coming out May 21st.
Good
and
party
we'd love
game.
your help in our
Oh,
final
yeah,
stretch of
definitely.
It's
development.
definitely got.
Rally your crew
some
and
charm
sign
to
up
it.
for our
It kind of looks like
crossplay
this is
beta
like
at
Floor
knockoutcity.com
Floor's
early
Lava
on
will be a good
PlayStation.
mode
Yeah.
for it as well.
See you soon,
Yeah.
brawlers.
And as well,
I didn't watch that show on Netflix.
I have
No.
watched 2 episodes. It's quite entertaining.
It's good, yeah. It's really scripted, but it's very, very good.
So over the top.
It's so scripted.
yeah.
What's not on TV this days?
Time for something new.
Right.
They're like, oh my
Something
god, I
new.
don't want to fall
An
in lava.
upcoming PS5
Come on, let's
game
go.
from the
New
team at
PS5
Slow
game.
Clap.
Slow clap. Oh. Shocked.
the thing. Well, this look.
We haven't had a samurai game this year.
This
The
is reminding me
art
of
style.
something. Yeah, the art style is reminding me of something.
Yeah,
though.
there was a game like this that was a fighting game in that art style.
Maybe it's not a samurai game.
Yeah, and it's very like
Dum, dum.
this.
Put you on.
The
I'm
bounce.
sold. This is like the scene out of freaking Old Boy. The hallway.
That's cool.
Dum 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 boom. Let me in.
Can anyone in the chat
me in.
remember the name of the game that's similar to this that came out on PS4?
But
You
why?
did Old Boy.
I don't get is why are they all standing back and taking turns. Like pile on them. For God's sake.
Have you seen Have you seen Old Boy?
Yes.
Yeah,
Great
it's
movie.
phenomenal. Yeah, it's one of the best movies
That
ever
fight,
made.
that fight scene's one of the greatest fucking fights. No, sorry for the curse.
Yeah.
I
One of
haven't
the
seen it.
greatest fight scenes. There's just a
Hammer's
fight.
such a vicious weapon.
It's him in a hallway with about 50 lads, and he's got like 2 hammers, and he's just
Oh.
going through the hallway.
And it's one continuous
It's
take.
very, very good, Paddy.
Yeah.
It's all
Check it
continuous
out.
take.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really.
Incredible.
Absolver, there you go.
Review of
James got it
Sifu
for me.
coming to the
Absolver, yeah, that's
PS5
it.
console later this
That's
year.
just missing STFU.
Now let's get an
Yeah.
update on Solar Ash,
Oh, come on.
epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
Solar Ash.
I think we saw a bit of this, didn't
Yeah.
we? Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this
Last,
is like this
state
is one of the
play.
first games that was on the last day of play, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This looks cool though. Annapurna make interesting games.
I need to start playing more indie games again.
The
Like,
art style has got very popular the last while.
It's
Yeah.
also it's eternal. It doesn't it ages well.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex.
Like games
Preston,
like Okami
creative
still look
director of
really
Heart
good.
Machine.
Yeah.
You might know us as the team behind
This
Hyperlight
looks
Drifter.
deadly.
Today, I'm here to show
Oh,
you the
Hyperlight
first
Drifter, I've played that
gameplay
game.
for our
It's
new
really good
title,
actually as well.
Solar Ash.
Yeah.
Solar Ash is a huge, stylish
turn off this
3D
heat.
platform
It's absolutely boiling in here.
speed, movement, and fluidity.
They
The game is set
Annapurna,
inside
yeah.
the
Weather's
giant
turning a bit,
black
thank
hole
God.
called
There's grand
Oddworld.
stretch and even. Grand stretch.
Stretch and even there, pad. Great bit of washing. Get a bit of drying out there.
Oh, no, I don't do it.
Decided
No, I
to
don't.
venture into this anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save
I
the home
refuse.
world. Ray is extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating. On the ashen clouds.
Now this is just missing
quickly cover
dodgeballs.
great distances in our
Exactly.
It's
I was thinking that might
Get
be joking.
those two developers together for
Come
crying
on!
out loud.
Solar Ash is a game about movement.
Get some dodgeballs, they got yourself a stew.
Flow through the danger
I just had an
and
idea for a game. I'm just gonna rip these two games off.
This isn't the game we were talking about.
Is it not?
It's a different Annapurna game called Neon White, was the one that was in the Nintendo one.
They're all the same, right? We're joking. I'm only
As you
joking.
journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with grotesque and
You can
violent
dodge a game, you can dodge a ball.
Our combat
exactly.
system is simple, fast, and fluid. Built
Indie
to
games are
empower
really starting to
players
run
and
to their own.
encourage
Yeah, because there's nothing else to play.
Yeah, that
Ah,
happened
but
with
there's some fantastic ones though as well.
But in
like,
fairness,
like,
the launch of
greater
PS4 was the
range
exact same. We had
Yeah.
lots of indie titles to
Some
keep
of
us
these
kind of
creatures
going for the
require
first year.
speed,
And then they just forget
precise
about them there
timing.
for 3 years. There's one or two that's really good that people talk about, and the rest don't.
Or the
And then-
developers are given a massive contract for
Yeah.
Sony and
But even-
has
and
to
I-
go and
and I
make
know-
No Man's Sky.
Ray
And I know it wasn't
eventually
always.
needs to
I
face
know
the
it wasn't.
massive
I know. Sorry, I know it's
setbacks
always the case. But like even
Wretched,
recently, there's some
starved
great ones
beasts
out in
that
PC,
hold the
especially
key
if
to
you're
the
like mechanics-driven game. Like Luck Being Landlord, and there's another one, Loot Hunter or something that's coming out. It looks amazing.
That's very
There's
Shadow of
one
the Colossus there,
Teardown
isn't
as
it?
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, does remind me of Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh yeah.
I'm loving these fast-paced moving
Solar
games.
Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant
You're right, though, she
spaces,
can do it with a
the
skateboard.
feel of movement, the flow of
Definitely.
combat.
It's a
and the
pretend
constant
skateboard she
shadows
has.
of
How is she
tough and
moving?
enormous beasts
Yeah.
So unrealistic.
all come together to bring players something we think is
It's the future.
incredibly
Did you
and
turn
more
the heating off?
importantly,
I'm sorry if that
fun.
came up in stream. But
I did. I did turn the heat
This
on.
game
You turn the heat
is
off,
made with
XXX.
love.
At least it's not a big
Everyone
swear
on the Heart
word.
Machine team.
Yeah, prick.
Yeah.
Why does Facebook do that? It's so hard to turn it off as well. Just go into the settings and.
If you're a fan of scary games, this next one is for
No.
you.
Oh, come on, Silent Hill. Let's go, baby.
When I first found
That's it. That's the
Freddy,
famous
is it?
Silent Hill rabbit.
you were small,
Is it?
Friday Night at Freddy or something?
It's like, is it Five Nights at Freddy's?
No, I did like that's just a guess.
That
Yeah.
could be. Yeah,
This
no,
looks
no,
like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh.
FNAF.
I have anti-interest in this game.
This is
If
meant
I-
to be very scary.
Well, which ones? There's like 50 of them.
I don't know. I've never played them, but I just
They're scary in a jump scare way.
okay.
Yeah. It's a jump scare game. But Ronan, there's literally like at least what, about 5 of them on the PC.
Though I will say, this is a very effective.
There's a
game.
cool style to it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, the first one was literally just like one guy made it, right?
Gregory,
The first one.
we can get you out of here. You
It's
and
like
me
very
together.
basic.
And then
it doesn't look-
PewDiePie played it, and then the internet was made.
Yeah. Well, no, Amnesia. Amnesia was the one that made the internet. Amnesia
They
was the
won't
original
stop
daddy.
hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you.
Markiplier was Five Nights at Freddy's. He's the one that made that massive.
Ah, they all played it.
So I'm guessing you're
did.
like stuck in a shopping
By
center.
morning,
Yeah, hunted down by haunted animatronics.
Yeah, this is nothing like the original. Like Five Nights at Freddy's, the original, you're literally just sitting in one room.
what I want, and if you
So Saw 1.
We're sure it's definitely Friday Night at Freddy's,
Oh,
right?
definitely.
Yeah.
That was the big rip-off.
There was a big sticker saying Freddy's at one
Oh,
point.
there we go. And there's... I hate to say it, but I know some of these characters' names. I was about to say, there's Chica.
I'm not put off. I'd like to play that.
It looks a lot better than the old.
there is
I mean,
much going on.
the original one was a phenomenal, was not phenomenal, sorry, it was,
That looks like a really strong chicken.
what was I trying to say? It was a phenomenon, the first one. Like, it was
Did
so
it.
big. Phenomenon.
That
Did it?
was a
And then
chilling new
Game
look
Theorists
at
got into them
Five
as
Nights
well.
at Freddy's
Oh yeah, they have like
security breach.
100 FNAF videos.
Five Nights
Yeah.
at Freddy's.
Up next, let's take a
Oh,
tour of
John was
Oddworld
right.
Yay!
Soulstorm.
Yeah.
One to John.
Hi,
I mean,
I'm
I just
Lauren
guess
Lanning,
games that
creative
they've
director
already
at Oddworld
shown already.
Elements. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest
Good
game.
tactic.
I'm very
Yeah,
excited for
play
this,
it
by the
safe.
way.
They've
Very
always
excited for this.
known you would come.
I love the Oddworld series.
Do you know why you have?
In Soulstorm, you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution.
Okay.
As you do battle through weird and
I have to
wonderful
say that the
environments in an effort to escape the
graphics of these
all-powerful
games are
and
awesome.
eternally greedy Gluckins.
Yeah. Well, this is the kind of game that you don't need to reinvent the wheel either. Like, it does look good, but it also looks like the original. Do you know what I mean?
There's almost a Lemmings-esque feel about it, isn't there?
Oh yeah, that's
This sense of connection.
It's very
is also
Lemmings-esque, Ronan.
reinforced
100%.
through
Have you played the originals, yeah?
Yeah,
haptic
yeah.
feedback, as you'll now be able to feel
Oh yeah,
Abe's
there's a very
heartbeat
Lemming.
in high
You're trying to get the boys to follow you.
suspenseful situations.
follow me.
There are well over
I was actually playing
1,000
Lemmings, like,
fellow
the other week on
Mudokons that you must
arcade.
try
Yeah.
to save.
Yeah.
along
Lemmings
the
is
way.
great. I love
But they are
Lemmings.
far more than helpless workers looking to be saved. When used effectively, you'll be able
It's so
to
good.
solve
The older
puzzles,
games are so
harness
simple,
their
but so
combined
good.
energy, and be
Yeah.
given the
Still hold
tools
up well.
they need
Yeah.
to
I
fight
used to love
alongside
Lemmings.
you. And there will be times
That's
when
it.
the
Good
extra
mechanics
hands
will
be needed
always
as you face
live
off
on
against
rather
an
than good
array of
graphics, I
heavily
believe.
armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end
I
Abe
agree.
once and for all.
We're not allowed to agree on this podcast. Do you not know that?
In order to stand
Snowy
against
and-
this
Snowy and
much
Ninja Gaiden
threat,
are still
we gave Abe the
incredible
ability to scavenge, loot,
Yeah.
pickpocket items from his surroundings, and
But even
use
like
them
there's
to
a
craft
new
an
game out that's called
impressive
Luck Be a
arsenal of his
Landlord,
own that he
and
can
it's
share
literally
with
just a
others.
roguelike that is just a big slot machine in front of
You
your
can
face.
also play as a
And the
non-lethal
game,
pacifist
I want to get
or
it because
an agent
it
of
looks so.
chaos.
I've
We
seen people
wanted
play
you
it.
to
It's
have
so
the choice.
addictive, but it's so
But there is
good,
one
and all it
iconic
is like a slot
ability
machine in
for
front of your
our
face.
shamanic
It's just the
protagonist,
mechanics are
possession.
solid.
This mystical power
That's
allows
the
you to
handle
take
pulling
control of your
mechanics.
foes and use their strengths and weapons against
Yeah,
them,
it's-
or use them to gain access to paths
Yeah,
still
I won't go into it too much because it's kind of what talking over Abe's
The
Odyssey. But
Oddworld
yeah, it's one of
universe
those kind
is
of
a
ones.
diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth. You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded.
I still remember, like,
industrial
I'd say
sites, and
90% of his
ancient
voice
forgotten
lines from Abe's Odyssey.
Here we've built lots of
Legitimately.
opportunities for you to test your skills and find
Yeah,
different
I
ways
think we're
to
trying to
handle
be a bit more
things.
dramatic with these reactions, like they do with the
It
rest
won't
of the
be
internet.
easy.
What?
Being hunted by an army of
Oh my
soldiers
God.
and
What?
a wealthy
What?
organization isn't bad enough. There are also more
Can't
dangers
believe there's a
in the
trailer for a
forms
game
of
they've
natural
already announced.
obstacles,
Yeah.
traps, trials,
Wait
and
until I'm actually looking
swarming
forward to
dark
one of these games,
creatures,
Paddy.
and industrial hazards.
I'm
Yeah, I know.
legitimately,
and avoided.
I am legitimately 100% looking forward to
Abe's
this
journey
game.
is
Yeah, but
one
when
of
you're
hope,
on the internet, you
freedom,
have to
and
be
truth.
like reacting to
There's a
everything
rich
so
and
over the
engaging
top
narrative to
It's
discover
fun to
in
get
a
the memes
world
and
full
the,
of
and the
lies.
likes.
And we've been able to bring our characters to life like never
He's going to
before.
cut open his mouth.
In
like
It's
true
on
oh.
PlayStation
fashion,
5.
Your actions
What?
in-game will decide
What?
the fate of Abe
What?
and all those you manage to liberate along the way. And we can't wait to see what you will do.
It's poor mouth.
Oh,
PS5,
baby. April
PS4.
6th.
April
Awesome.
6th, wow.
Awesome. That'll be
His eyes are
It-
cool.
It doesn't say the year, lads.
2025.
That could be
That was the latest on Oddworld
after the show,
Soulstorm.
2022.
And here's some exciting news. Active
I think that's the
PlayStation
same.
Plus
there
members
it goes,
will get the
2021.
PS5 version for no extra cost,
there you
starting in
go.
April. PS5 version for no extra cost, starting in April.
Oh.
That's pretty
You're
good.
going
Isn't
to
it?
freeze you?
For free?
Moving on. It's time to catch up with Keenan
Did that
Bridge
repeat
of
for you, or
Spirits,
was it just
a
me?
gorgeous
Yeah.
new
It did
adventure
repeat, yeah,
that's
it was
about
a-
Oh yeah, that was
on
for me
their
as well.
end.
I just thought that was my internet.
No.
Oh, I love this game already. I love
Seen
it.
people so excited for this.
Blobby.
What? It's a blob and it's on TV and stuff.
Ah! It's got arms! I do like the art style.
And the music.
It's kind of Fable-esque, isn't it? A little bit.
Just imagine they're like switching it.
What?
Oh yeah, this looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're usually timid.
There's loads more to squeeze. Oh yeah! Just kicking the shit
This
out.
game gets awful genocidal halfway through.
They lure you in. They lure you in first.
I see
Then it's the
passage
genocide.
to the sacred mountain shrine.
What?
They find out their
Oh
blood
my
is
god,
like
the
the elixir
graphics, I
for
tell
turning
you,
you.
of the
This looks
environment looks amazing.
insane. This
Yeah.
is so nice.
But that power.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one though. Bit of an adventure game, chill out, big 4K TV,
Yeah.
happy days.
It's Pokemon meets Ghost of Tsushima.
I'm good with that.
Get him.
Let's go.
Got him. Now where are the roguelike elements?
Yeah.
Tangled in the
Every
trap.
time
Yeah.
you die, you start again from
The
scratch.
environments look amazing in that game.
You must help these.
I would love
Intrigued.
this. if they could turn this into like one of the big franchises, I'd be very happy. I'm really like the look of this instead. I think more games need to be bright and nice.
It's just me, or it's like Spyro the Dragon go right in this game. Just like peers out the side and starts running towards her. I'd be up for it.
Could do.
I'd be up for it.
Yeah, honestly.
Groot.
This has a Whimsical Horizon written all over.
It does, yeah, definitely. Nice music as well.
Yeah.
Looks like a hit.
You must move on.
Hooligan.
Damn it. I'm more of a dog person.
Oh.
Got her.
Oh. No.
Turned into a giant fox, is she?
No, this is
awesome.
Some high-level necromancy.
Oh god.
Digimon. Digital monsters.
Hit him in the arm. I saw it. He had a big blue thing on his arm.
Who's the developer, guys? That looks top end.
Generation Spirits is
Ember
Lab.
Never heard of them.
August as well, by the way, so not too far away.
Burned out before.
Oh,
Computer developed at Arcane.
I'm here all week.
Arcane. Oh, this is the Deathloop, so
yeah.
There's no never here.
I knew this was going to be on anyway.
Me and the rest of these maniacs.
John 2-0.
Bring it, baby.
Regardless of the score, if Black Tree comes up, I just win automatically.
I know, yeah.
This little ditty goes out to the handsome asshole trying to break our loop. Colt, the visionaries are ready to dance. Are you?
Is this where it's all the different bosses?
Yeah, and you have to try and kill them all in the one day.
You can't die or something.
Yeah, and when you die, you start again. And then there's another woman who knows there's a loop happening, so she's always chasing you.
Yeah.
Is it like open world, first person shooter type of thing, or?
I don't.
Yeah,
think so.
open.
Is it?
It's open world. Yeah, but like it's you're trying to kill all these targets in one day. So you're trying to. Obviously, the first day you probably die. You might get one, but you get more information of how to get two people into one place at the one time.
It doesn't look bad, does it?
You're going over the same day over and over again, and I think your goal is to kill them all on one day, or else they'll all reload.
It has that Time Splitters feel to it.
A little bit, yeah.
Meets Dishonored, which honestly, that's a great mix.
No, I'm looking forward to this one.
Also, it has a Bond song by the sound
Yeah,
of
it sounds like Bond, doesn't it?
And Arcane, like if you've ever played the Dishonored game, the mechanics they put on like their weapons and their trinkets and stuff are all.
That doesn't look bad at all. That looks really, really good.
Arcane make great new games. They're incredibly good developers.
Yeah, and she knows about the loop, and she's like, she keeps her memories like you do. Yeah.
Back to the beginning.
Try it again.
Hey, awesome.
It's very Dishonored. You can even tell by the gameplay. It's very Dishonored.
Yeah.
What?
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom. Looks so fun.
And I believe it. I'm not looking at this going, yeah, come on, because it just looks like Dishonored, and Dishonored is such a good game.
I'm sorry about all my Facebook notifications. I'm just glad there's no one being mean to me or anything. That happens.
Yeah, I think that's from the last trailer. They said you have to kill them all on the one day. That's your final objective. Get them all in one day.
I think we've talked about this game before on the podcast. Let's do it.
I'd say so. And like, it's pretty much
It was on one of the other state of plays we watched.
That was it.
That was it. It's been on every. It was on last E3 as well, and it's always kind of.
Song's over, people, and so is Ramblin' Frank. The rest of you motherfuckers are next.
I can't believe you just swore on the podcast.
That's unbelievable. Shut it down, Paddy.
Oh, it's over. It's already gone.
Shut it down.
YouTube shut us down.
It is so weird. This is Bethesda's putting this out, and Microsoft-owned company is putting out this PlayStation
Before we
exclusive.
leave, how about a huge
Money knows
update
no
for one of
bounds.
2020's
She said
most
finally.
celebrated
out.
games.
Huge update. Oh, I don't believe it.
I actually don't believe it.
This is
Oh,
not
no,
going to be
wait.
part 2,
But
surely
is
it's not.
it a PS5?
It's an
PS5
update.
upgrade. PS5 update.
It's an update.
Guaranteed.
They duped you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be like Square to do that, right?
Look, they give me this game That'll look happy.
Remember that time it was like Final Fantasy Remake, but it was like just a remastered upscale from the original.
Hey, I'll play it. If I can upgrade for free, I might actually finally play it.
There's nothing else to play on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
I don't.
This is big fans going for another 5 years until they make the second part.
Why not? Then I can play 2 parts. I can actually play 2 parts at the one time.
True.
That'd be good.
Oh, this is new.
Yuffie, yeah?
My name is
Yeah.
Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wu-Tai
Oh,
government.
yeah.
What were we thinking, part 2 in?
That Wu-Tai is
No, this
not
is
to be
Yuffie's
trifled
DLC.
Members of Avalanche,
Oh, wow.
we got this.
I'm back.
Is that not just part 2?
There you are. Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
DLC for a game that's
Anyway,
not
it's
fully
nice to
released.
meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. Where's Clown?
We lost him.
It's a remaster of a remaster.
He will be okay though, right?
That's bound to happen eventually too.
Of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors. Cool. Should we say hi?
Oh, there's a bit in the beginning of the game where Cloud gets separated, and this is this story that has never been told.
Stop! We gotta help.
She's running so fast. She's
I mean, the
jumping.
graphics are insane in this game.
Ah,
Fucking
such a
Yuffie.
nice game. I love Yuffie, so I'm happy.
And the
She's
music
great,
is
but
sensational.
when she seals her materia,
That's such
never
a good.
forgive her.
I love
She's-
that part of the
She's a
game.
badass, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, but still, just like, especially the first time you play it, when she steals all your materia and defects off, you're actually like, excuse me?
Yeah. All my abilities and spells are gone.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Boss!
Pat, how's the internet? Is this the last thing on this?
I think they said finally. I think they said and finally.
You're better off out of it.
That sucks.
We deserve what's coming to him.
Yeah, they do. But I'm not your sister.
Everybody was like,
Who are these
and I'm talking about the chat beside the thing. Everybody's like, oh, well, Elden Ring is guaranteed, but we have to also get this and this and this.
Intergrade.
It's like,
Final Fantasy VII remake.
Begin.
Oh, 6th to the 10th,
Worldwide.
21 October.
hold on, we're not done yet.
Oh. Development footage, something to change.
PS5 version? Yeah.
Oh, I do find these a little bit. They're the same.
It's like 2 completely different games.
Oh my god, look at how different they are. Come on, guys.
Whoa.
Wow, look at how different it
It
looks.
kind of looks like when you're watching Escape from Tarkov or Kesley's stream when he takes the screen, it wipes off because it's too dark. It makes it a little bit brighter.
Yeah.
I would say where it might be
It's
being
just
lost in
lighting.
translation is
Yeah.
that like we're not watching. It could be 4K watching on a 4K TV. There's probably losing translation here watching it on a YouTube video.
Yeah, but still, like, there's not a major difference there. Like, regardless whether there's a 4K or not.
I'll play this again.
One is darker. But just turn up the brightness on the No, I don't.
We're like blocking half the PlayStation 4 thing as well. It's like, yeah, isn't it good?
You're not missing anything, guys. It's the same as the PS5 version.
It's honestly just turned up brighter.
Well, that's what ray tracing always looks like. It looks slightly brighter.
I suppose they can't go with faster loading screens.
Quality of life.
Okay.
This 60 frames per second. Classic difficulty.
Oh, thank God. Finally did that.
Loading your save games. I don't know what that was showing.
Oh, that was fast.
Oh yeah, sorry, loading times. Oh yeah.
Compared to what it used to be.
That's too bright, my eyes.
I mean, legitimately, loading times is the best thing about the PS5, and I'm not even joking.
SSD, baby.
Rufus.
Wait, what? You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
Boom.
That's how ninjas do it.
She's a ninja. She is a ninja.
For free.
Oh, yeah.
But I think they do that with every game, don't they?
They kind of have to, like.
A lot of them
Might
charge a
again.
tenner.
Do they? I thought they're all free. Shows what I know.
That was the reveal of Final Fantasy
That's the
VII
same.
Remake
That's
Intergrade,
around
coming
when
to the
Ratchet and
PS5
Clank
console
comes out,
later
so
this
that's
year.
when I'll need to get a PS5 for.
And that's our show. We hope you're as excited
Bye.
as we are for what's to come in 2021. See you next time.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's not E3. They just kind of show you what they've got. They just don't have much going at the minute, I think. Like, there's some cool things there, but like just nothing surprising.
That not Breath of the Wild. That Horizon looking game is kind of blew me away. I'm extremely excited for that. I wish I could remember the name, but God, I'm bad with names. I thought there'd be more info on some of the big Sony first party stuff.
Bruh. Just reading the comments. Bruh. What?
That's it? This is like everyone.
Xbox is better. Xbox is better.
What have they released?
Yeah, well, yeah. PlayStation never released too much either.
True.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I was expecting, honestly.
The bottom line,
like,
anyway,
my predictions
is
were what?
if you're a casual console gamer, stick with a PS4 for now. There is absolutely no reason to get a PS5. I don't think there is anyway.
Until June.
No.
Unless you want to win one for a tenner.
Unless you want to win
which I
one
really
for
do.
tenner over on buyandplay.com. Now that's something that you could definitely
There you
do.
go.
Have
I
it
really
in
do.
storage.
I have
or-
owned 4 of these now, or 5 of them.
or sell it to somebody else that really wants it for no reason for $1 million.
I have to say the box it comes in is awesome. They're clean as fuck.
I saw the worst attempt at scalping I've ever seen over the week.
Did you?
Some guy on Facebook Marketplace selling an RTX 3070 for €1,800.
Yeah. I think they're going on sale tomorrow, is it? 3060s.
36. This was 3070, but yeah, 36 went to them all.
On sale tomorrow.
Yeah, for about 5 seconds. Ka-dung! They're gone.
Yeah, I was going to say, what time exactly? What time exactly? So I actually have a chance of maybe getting one in the first.
Is it
5
2:30
seconds.
or something? It's usually like that.
Yeah, if you have a 1060, the reviews are like it is the perfect upgrade for a 1060.
Oh wow.
Is it?
What? How much are we talking about here?
329 or 339.
Oh wow.
But
That's it, like you're buying them for actual cost price. So they'll be gone in 5 seconds.
The best news
Legitimately-
that's Nvidia's brought out though is that they've nerfed the graphics cards that they can't mine Bitcoin that well. So
good.
They're going to stop them mining them. Even though I think people are mad that they're mining it because they need some amount of rigs to mine Bitcoin.
I do think that some guy just altered the drivers and got them back to full performance.
I'd well believe it. Like let's be face it, people know what they're doing. So a lot of the time, and but they're bringing out direct graphics cards for mining Bitcoin now as well. So that's a good step too.
They don't have any video outputs.
Yeah, so they just do it for that purpose and that
Sweet.
alone. So that's good.
Compute
That's
units.
good news.
So what's if we were going to purchase one of those after I talk with my wife? What's the best way to go about it?
Be sitting waiting on the site.
On what site? Amazon? Or?
In Nvidia, it wouldn't be the best one.
Nvidia?
Yeah, Nvidia or where's the best place for Ireland now? It's hard to know.
The problem is that there's loads of people that get them.
You can't pre-order them or anything like that. can you?
Newegg is actually probably Newegg now that they delivered to Ireland's probably a good shout as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's so many people that sell them there, but they're always up in the prices. They're always a little bit more expensive too.
The prices they're looking for them is, oh my god, people are looking for so much.
But I think it's coming to the end of. I don't know about the graphics cards, but the PlayStation 5s I think are going to be in stock properly soon because everyone's getting them now.
Those shortages are for the same reasons. So hopefully everything will.
Because the PlayStation seem to be coming into like Currys and Smiths every week now, so it's not too bad. Hopefully, the same things happen to graphics cards. I'm going to try and get one tomorrow as well for my brother.
GTX 3060 is $329 on Newegg. Hold on a second. Is there a European site? There is. So we're looking at £337 sterling. That's not bad, is it?
Not at all.
No, it's just that they're going
Not
to
for
be
the power.
almost impossible to get.
You can try. Everyone has lucky days.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody has a lucky days. That was underwhelming, Mr. Green. That was underwhelming. The fighting game
Yeah.
was really fun.
I mean, but I don't think maybe for their big shocking thing at the end. I guess there's going to be a lot of people going to be happy with the probably 4-hour DLC to Final Fantasy VII, the Yuffie one.
Yeah.
I really was underwhelmed by that, but like I thought maybe they'd have a big stinger at the end, but everything else I was expecting, everything I predicted was stuff we've already seen because it's not out yet.
At least we're not getting kind of duped with here's a
That's
game
what I
that's
mean.
coming out in 5 years. No, you're right. It's
Yeah.
I suppose that is good, but I suppose it does also kind of go back to the point that I made
Green
that
said
we
it's
are
all
in a
your
kind of
fault,
we're in a difficult time with development at the moment.
We're a different time than ever.
Kind of any major AAA game has been released and there's nothing really on the horizon.
We're in lockdown for another like 6 weeks.
Mind the pun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would have been nice to see Horizon 2. I think.
What was that game like with the female protagonist? The one in the middle. That was
They look cool.
Yeah, Kira or something.
Yeah,
Was
that
it?
was actually that's probably the best thing that I've seen there.
Yeah, yeah.
That looked like that would be a. I think that'd be a hit.
I
think so,
Really
definitely.
excited to play it. Also, Returnal. Yeah, Returnal is actually surprises me positively every set.
Yeah, and the fact that that's out in April, that's pretty cool. I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't
Oh
show
no! Was that April or no? Abe's Odyssey was April.
Yeah, Returnal's
Sorry.
actually been delayed to later on in the year. as
Oh
far as I
yeah,
know.
sorry, yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't show any footage for like Resident Evil or something. It's getting close to it coming out, isn't it?
Well, that's out in May. They don't even need to show anything anymore.
No, but just to hype it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even something tiny bit, just to hype it up a little bit.
I'm pretty hyped.
Because I know, yeah, but like that's kind of people want to have him keep looking at and keep dripping it to them. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I suppose, yeah, I imagine they didn't want to give them any footage for it. It's always, yeah.
No Knack 3. We should riot. I wouldn't mind News of the Future. Just something just to look forward to. Yeah.
I was hoping to see at least some Mark Cerny. I love that guy.
On Knack 3.
Here's a little mention. Just to bring it up. Did you watch WandaVision last week?
I did.
Oh yeah.
I'm up to scratch with it, yeah.
It's awesome. Isn't
Very
it?
good.
At this stage, I haven't watched before midday on a Friday.
Yeah, to be honest, like I watch it when I wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I sit and watch it for like half an hour, then go about my day. And
Oh, you can't leave it. Even YouTube, because if you're someone like me who watches YouTube,
Yeah.
fucking sorry for my language.
You're right.
The thumbnails.
Yeah.
They'll literally have like
There's actually-
again. This didn't happen, but it'll be a picture of freaking Wanda with a spear going through her with like question marks. Being like, huh? I was like, oh, cheers for that.
There's
And, like,
actually a
something
leak
that
on
you can
YouTube
do.
for 7 or for 8 and was it 8 and 9 or something like that, and in fact, I was like, keep away from that. I don't want to see it. Just want to keep going.
Did
And
you
we can't
see
even.
that,
Yeah, go on.
the schedule that they have there's a Marvel thing on Disney Plus every Friday for the rest of the year.
Yeah, that's amazing. They're doing great work with that.
So
keep it up.
what's is Falcon and Me Man next? Is it?
Yeah, it's WandaVision ends, and then there's a making of WandaVision, and then it's Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then a making of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I don't know how. I
All
feel
right,
about
so it's a
Falcon and Winter
one
Soldier.
season thing, is it?
What?
One Division is not like we're not going to see season 2, are we?
No,
I don't think so. No,
Yeah.
I don't think we will. I think
Yeah.
this is definitely a self-contained thing. Yeah.
I think they're just going to continue the Marvel story, the cinematic Marvel story. in
That's it.
segments.
It's going into Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness. That's where the story is going.
That's not till next year, is it?
I don't
It was
think so.
delayed, yeah.
It's all delayed, isn't it? There's nothing coming out.
Yeah.
It's Spider-Man's coming out in December.
Black Widow's out just after.
And how are they gonna? She's dead. How are they gonna? Just her an origin stories or something?
Those Vision.
Yeah,
No.
but I think
Yeah,
Patty's
no, it will
right.
be an origin, yeah.
I think Patty's
Just-
right. It was an origin.
It'll be. I think it'll be an origin story.
But like, look at
It'll be
Loki.
more her as a Russian spy, won't it?
Yeah, but look
yeah,
at
but
Loki.
there has to be a reason for the movie to exist for
But look
the
at Loki.
continuing story.
Yeah, but Loki's is already existing in different universes.
But that's what I mean. But so does like
I suppose, yeah.
to be honest, death doesn't mean anything anymore in the Marvel universe. Really, And
Yeah,
number one, they have multiple. Number one, they have multiple
hasn't meant
dimensions.
anything in the Marvel universe since the 80s.
But I'm saying in this new one, in this one that they've created, because number one, they've introduced multiple dimensions, and number two, they've introduced time travel. So
yeah, but I thought that one was an origin story. I didn't think that was connected to
no,
that.
it is. That is an origin story. I'm just saying in general that
I can't see why it exists unless there's something.
Because she's a female and it's 2021 and we need to blow up our females. I think that's basically what the thing is.
But Marvel haven't
no.
Staying out with this one.
Everything since Iron Man has been leading somewhere. They haven't done anything that hasn't had a.
I know, but wasn't it that they've gone back, that Marvel took so long for them to do the female stories that they're going back at it now and they're going back and doing them all. Like, it took so long for her to get one. No?
I still don't. Kevin Feige doesn't or Feige doesn't seem to be the kind of the guy that would make a pointless movie. If he was going to do a Black Widow movie because he had to, it would still be in some way relevant to the future storytelling that he wants to do.
Okay, but so they're going. What isn't
So
there in a Souls?
Does it not just round out the character a little bit more, even for the movies that have been released? Like, why don't you just bring out a Black Widow, tell the origin story of how she actually gets into the Avengers, and leave it at that?
I think it's also a case of that. It's I agree with Ronan. I think it's an intellectual property that they have that's popular. So why not just make a show about her because people will watch it and it'll make money? I don't think they really care about the.
I want to see her as a Russian spy being a total badass.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care about the future of it. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think he cares about too much about what for the future. I think we'll just make a show about her in the past.
It's a movie, not a show.
Yeah,
or whatever. Yeah,
but
movie Black Widow. Yeah,
such a black sheep if it's just that.
So like isn't it her? I was seeing something. Maybe I'm wrong, but they're stuck in some kind of soul part of the universe because of the way they died. Isn't that what it was?
No, well, they're definitely doing horrors of Russian spy stuff.
Yeah,
because Captain Russia's in it.
Captain Russia.
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't know much about the comic books. You could be talking jibber jabber.
Yeah,
so it says here, the description is at birth, the Black Widow is given to a KGB which grooms her to become its ultimate operative.
Yeah.
When the USSR breaks up, the government tries to kill her as the action moves to present-day New York, where she finds a freelance operative. Yeah, so like we mightn't even see any superhero-esque kind of...
I feel like this movie ends with her alive again.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I actually don't think it will. Legitimately,
what do you mean
I don't
alive
think it will.
again? I don't understand that.
In the
she's
main
dead.
Marvel universe.
Yeah, but it's going to be before any of that happening. It's going to be before that timeline. Like, why would they go past that timeline?
It can easily be before and after.
No, it could easily, but I agree with that. I can understand that, but what I'm saying is I just don't think they're going to
I don't think it'd make any sense to bring her back.
I want to really spoil something, but I cannot do it.
Is this a kind of a comic book thing? Or?
No. It's spoiling a game from last year that I know you have mentioned you want to play.
What game is it?
Half-Life Alyx.
Okay.
Oh, I don't care. Oh, the P does, yeah.
It's just.
But wait, how? I just don't understand how Half-Life Alyx could
relate to Black Widow.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to talk about it.
I'm sure we get the answers if we went diving into the comic books or something. There's something there that this happened and that happened.
Oh well, no, everybody comes back to life in the comic books,
Yeah.
like 100%. Nobody is ever dead in the comic books.
Like
I just don't see him doing it in that movie. I don't think she's never coming back, but in that movie, I don't think she's coming back.
But is it not like it's starting the next wave of the movies? So could it not start doing origin stories again, like they did at the start of phase 3 or whatever the hell they said?
Nothing else has been announced that looks like that. It feels like they're trying to advertise that this is just an origin story movie. But if it is, it's such a black sheep to everything else they've ever done.
But we don't know anything about her past apart from what we hear in the movies, and I think her past is probably one of the most interesting.
Yeah, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see her doing this Russian spy stuff. I think that'll be excellent. But it's such a weird thing. It's just so different.
I'm looking forward to them all. I wish there was actually something about this year. I heard one thing today said that that's his last SpiderMan movie in contract. I hope he gets another one. Hope he gets more of them. Tom Holland.
Is Thor out next, or what's the?
I think Black Widow and Spider-Man's the only things like this year. If I'm right.
I think I hope I'm wrong, but I actually didn't really like that trailer that came out for Falcon and Winter Soldier.
No?
I thought it seemed a little cheesy. I thought it seemed a little.
Their characters are cheesy.
I don't know. Isn't Captain America cheesy? Like, isn't that his whole gig?
Yeah, it's.
Well, I get you, but That's what I'm saying. It was very Lethal Weapon. It was like an 80s, and I get it could be good. It's just when I was looking, I was like, hey man, hey, you break a leg. Hey, why not break both of them? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh you. It just seemed like I don't know. I hope I'm wrong, but it didn't. Like WandaVision was so different and its own thing that this kind of just I don't know.
It's definitely not gonna be as good as WandaVision. I think it's because we're left guessing every week.
Black Widow in May, Loki in June.
Falcon's probably one of the poorest,
Venom
though, is he?
also in June.
Venom's in June as well.
And then Shang-Chi in July. What if after
And
that...
is Venom connected to the AMC?
I don't know, I'm just reading off a list. And then Eternals is actually another movie that's out this year.
Did you mention Loki, yeah?
Yeah.
That looks good.
Eternals, and then Spider-Man No Way
Loki's
Home
class.
is the week before Christmas.
He's a very good actor. I love the way he plays him.
Yeah, he's brilliant. The guys actually, the lads were watching Skull Island. He was in it. I was like, geez, that's Loki.
Yeah, he's very good.
Oh, he's a great actor. There's a movie where he's like a guy in a hotel or a TV show. What's it called?
Loki's TV show.
Poor Love and Thunder. The logo for that movie looks brilliant.
Yeah. I'm just looking. But I honestly thought it was going to be Thor. I thought Thing was going to be next. What you call it? The Guardians of the Galaxy. I know they're good. I know they're in it because I've seen them bits and bobs, but not going to be all of it. And it's supposed to be them. I thought he was going off with them, and they were doing.
But that is that movie.
The Guardians of the
Thor.
That is Guardians. Like
Yeah,
Guardians,
but
that would be a Guardians
yeah.
movie.
It's not a Guardians movie. It's a Thor movie.
No, but Guardians will play a massive part in it.
It's both of them, I think. I think
no,
he's with them. They're just going to be together.
Yeah.
Remember, Civil War is technically a Captain America movie.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. I don't.
No, I see what you're saying, but I think it's a both of them movie because they're even in canon right now. They're together, so they're just going to be together for the whole movie.
Supposedly in the comic books, there's
Guardians
there actually is Guardians of Asgardian.
Asgardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Asgardian of the Galaxy. That's the one. I thought that was kind of maybe a good title.
They're changing up Thor, it seems, in that one. Just looking at.
He's fighting.
He's
fighting Batman.
hammer.
He's fighting Batman.
She's getting the hammer.
Natalie Portman is returning to the series as the new Mighty Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor stops being worthy.
But Batman's in
right.
it.
Wow.
It happened in the comics a while ago. It's pretty.
He is in it. He's the bad guy.
Yeah.
The best Batman.
No, it happened in the comics a while ago.
The real movie I'm looking forward to the most of all of them is Spider-Verse 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Into the Spider-Verse was
I think
brilliant.
Into the Spider-Verse is one of the greatest comic movies ever made.
I'm actually just looking for it all to connect up with
there with
WandaVision
Thor
and
3 and Incredibles.
I'm just looking for WandaVision and what's your man's name? The
Doctor
multiverse.
Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 100% linked. Like in canon, like this is like a teaser nearly for Multiverse of Madness.
I'm just looking to see X-Men dropped in there, and then and Fantastic Four, and just the whole lot just boom together. And
I don't know if any of you know what House of M is, but I have a strong suspicion that Doctor Strange 2 is a House of M movie.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that.
So excited.
But that's how they're supposed to. That's the bad guy in this, supposedly, isn't it?
What?
That's the bad guy for WandaVision. That's actually the bad guy at the end.
No, House of M was the story. That's something massive.
Oh,
happened.
who's the bad guys in that?
It's reality.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I thought there was. Is it the? I'm not going to go into. You can't go into it.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of people saying it might be Nightmare. It might be behind stuff. A lot of people are saying it might be Mephisto.
Yeah.
People are saying I'm not going. I don't know how much I could talk. I don't know how much I could talk about it.
But they haven't. They're not. They haven't been spoiled yet. So.
Yeah. But I thought Mephisto real bad for a while.
The past original Avenger. They're going to ring in others and continue. Yeah. But there's loads of different stuff. I'd like to actually read the comments just to see all the canon because there's some amount of it.
I'm going to spoil the third episode of WandaVision.
Right.
That's okay.
Okay. That's fine.
They're making a Young Avengers movie, and I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed that this has introduced two characters that's going to be in the Young Avengers.
They're the head of the Young Avengers, aren't they?
Yeah, well, the head of them is actually a kid called Patriot. He is a black kid whose grandfather was a super soldier experiment guy after Captain America got his serum.
Yeah.
And he actually then takes up his grandfather's mantle, everyone thinks he has his grandfather's powers, but he's actually using drugs, and he's kind of the leader. And then I think he's going to be in Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then Hawkeye's training Kate Bishop, who's in it.
Yeah.
And I think just all the characters seem like they could come up very quickly. They could all appear, and I hope they'd go that way, because that's a really good series and a really good team.
Do you think there's going to be much? They're actually going to involve the X-Men?
I think so, but I think they want to recast.
I don't want to say too much.
I hate this. Go away. if you haven't watched WandaVision.
Oh, you're talking about but even that one's weird, because people are saying they're not even sure if that's even him from another dimension.
I know.
People don't know what they're doing with that.
Yeah.
Like if you go into that, like
Who are we talking about here?
Your man from X-Men. That
Pietro.
Pietro.
Okay, I'm gonna just openly
Evan. What's his name? He's a phenomenal actor, actually. Yeah, Peters.
I think what do you call her? That the black woman. She's technically going to be the first mutant.
Yeah, but
oh yeah.
What's it called? That's around. What's it called? That's around them. The hex. Like that's what I think at the end. It's gonna go boom, and then it's just gonna whoever has the gene inside them is gonna turn into
198 of them. Mark my words.
198 of them.
Yeah.
That I don't think it's gonna cross over universes. I just think it's gonna happen, but she's gonna make them all.
Wow.
Because in the mainstream Marvel comic universe, there comes a point where Wanda reduces the mutant population to 198. So I think
then it's Operation Repopulation.
Doing it the opposite way would be really, I think, would be a really good idea.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I know. I know. I hate the way you can't spoil things. It's like, but there's unless you put it in your title, just reaction spoiler.
If you haven't seen WandaVision and for some reason and you care about it, sing a song to yourself.
Now is your time to.
It's just
press that pause
It's actually
button.
probably the best TV show for a superhero
A while,
I've ever
yeah.
watched.
Yeah, it's great. It's one of those shows that's great for conversation.
100%. Like every scene has like 30 or 40 different things. In
Easter
it.
eggs.
So many
Yeah.
Easter eggs.
It's
The
ridiculous.
acting is on a different level as well.
My man is great. I think Vision. My man is great as Vision. I think, but he's playing
He's a fantastic
the normal, not Vision, but when he's like playing Paul Bettany or whatever, when he's playing himself nearly. But he's great.
I think the like you can see the difference when TV shows get money. Like it's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
So like Agents of Shield and WandaVision is like whoop. It's like
not even Agents of Shield, like freaking Arrow, dude, or any of those.
But like Agents of Shield just reminds me of the old Mr. The A-Team kind of shows. It's like we know it's stupid and you want to watch it anyway, but it's so bad.
To be honest with you, I think I watched like one episode of Agents of Shield.
I watched the first episode.
I'd actually like to see how much it costs per episode for one.
I watched a lot of Green Arrow.
Did you?
Same.
The only one I could get into was Punisher. I love the Punisher is awesome.
Up until a point, I was watching all of those CW shows, and then just one day I was.
Have you all watched the Punisher? Yeah.
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 Awesome. Yeah. I can't wait for it to come back if it comes back.
Yeah.
Disney got the rights back.
That was a very satisfying show to watch.
The end wasn't satisfying for the second. I think it was very rounded up very quickly. Because they had to. Yeah. I understand that. It was kind of like, oh, it doesn't matter. You can't spoil that either. I just won't talk. Why don't we talk about anything?
I hope the rumors that Charlie Cox is showing up as Daredevil are true in the next Spider-Man movie. I would love that. I think he's excellent as Daredevil.
See the Spider-Man movies. Is it true they're all using different Spider-Mans? Or is that just a false rumor?
It's very hard to know. These are the rumors and reports that are out there. Also, I didn't realize it was Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's Multiverse of Madness. I didn't realize it was Sam Raimi. That makes me think things could go really weird.
Things could go Sam Raimi. Things can either go really right or they can go really wrong.
Yes, exactly.
They can either go evil. They can either go Evil Dead or they can go Darkman.
But they'll be weird. It won't be normal. It'll be weird.
It's like
exactly.
Or we get Spider-Man 2, and it's a genuinely great film.
It's Tom Holland, I think, came out and said that it'd be the biggest, best kept secret in the world. That if it was true, like because it'd be very hard not to be spotted or something to happen to show you that it was actually happening. I think it'd be a great idea. But
what's called No Way Home.
Yeah, No Way Home.
Tom Holland has a character that pretends like he spoils things.
Yeah, I know.
But it's actually used to keep things secret, and it's
It's
really
marketing.
Smart.
Yeah. I do like I did like it when it came out with the marketing where they all got the three younger stars got all different names and they all released it at the same time, and then made it out that they all didn't know, and then they walked past it, and the real name is up in the thing. That's very
Oh
good.
yes.
But I do like Tom Holland. I think he's a very good.
Very good.
Very good.
I wrote that TV spot, Petty. I wrote that for them.
Did you write that for them?
When they walked past the thing, I wrote that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's marvelous.
Oh.
Ayo.
I see what you did there. You should be writing for Marvel. That was brilliant.
It was marvelous.
Hey.
Well, to be honest, I've got big massive back on the Marvel buzz. I think it's the
same. Yeah, WandaVision.
The WandaVision. I'm gonna have to go back watching everything. I'm watching X-Men. I'm watching Marvel. I'm watching everything that's
It is. It's a combination of that excellent TV show and just a drought in entertainment.
Yeah.
I might actually, and again, I know I've heard it's a good movie. It's just there's a few of them I missed, and then I heard basically what happened in them, and I was like, I don't really need to see it now.
Which one?
But I might go back and watch. As I was saying, I might go back and watch Doctor Strange. I actually never seen it.
Oh, you should definitely do. It's a very fun film.
Which ones I haven't?
I love him. I love him. He's brilliant.
I don't know if I haven't watched any of them actually.
I basically know what happens.
I really like Captain Marvel. What else?
I didn't hate the film. I love the bits with young Sam Jackson. I think that's so
yeah,
well done.
yeah. I have to.
Like, it's so weird having mid-90s.
I haven't seen it, by the way, so I have no opinion.
I'm not really sure that that person suits Captain Marvel. She's very, I don't know, dry or something.
I think she's getting replaced.
Is she? It makes sense if she did. It's just she's very. No, she doesn't. She seems not to suit the rest of the characters. Do you know that way?
Well, there's a certain character in WandaVision that I think is very quickly going to be Captain Marvel.
She's going to be killed.
No, she's going to be called Captain Marvel.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
She's going to take over because she's more powerful.
I'd say so.
Yeah, that's. I was thinking that before the show even started because that's what she.
Wasn't she also an iteration of Captain Marvel?
Yes, exactly. She was also the kid from the first movie. Again,
yes,
she eventually becomes Captain Marvel in all comic versions.
Tom is a great Spider-Man, but Toby is the GOAT. I don't agree.
Toby is the GOAT. I completely agree.
No way.
Do you think?
Maguire.
No.
No
Tony
way.
Maguire, baby.
No, absolutely not.
He's the.
Just see him dancing down that street.
Second best movie Spider-Man.
I think it's always the same. I think people really disliked him when he was playing Spider-Man, and now that he's not Spider-Man anymore, people love him.
Do you know what? For me, I think it's because Tom Holland suits the Spider-Man role so much better.
Way more than any other.
Where Tobey Maguire is like awkward and old for the character compared to what Tom Holland is. Tom Holland really suits. You really believe that he would be.
Tom Holland is Spider-Man.
Yeah,
he's perfect for the role.
It just reminds me that like even the cartoon version, it reminds me of that. So that's probably why I do enjoy it more.
Tobey Maguire never had that nervous awkwardness that Peter Parker should always have.
Are you aware the Tolkien Wheel of Time series coming up, and do you think they'll create against them? David, I know you love them books to death, and I have.
Who loves Wheel of Time? I love Wheel of Time.
My cousin David Green, I know he loves them, but I have, as you know, it's very hard for me to dive into.
There's a 6-second teaser trailer out. I'm very excited.
For what?
For Wheel of Time.
For a TV show.
Yeah, nice. What network's doing it? But yeah,
if the TV show does well, I can't see why not. Isn't it? It's like a Final Fantasy or stuff. What do you call it? Lord of the Rings kind of.
Yeah,
vibe.
Except that there's 14 books and they're all 800 pages long.
Yeah, and your man die or something before he finished writing them. Yeah.
And then Brandon Sanderson finished them because he's incredible.
Well, that's not too bad. But obviously probably awesome. David is a big fantasy kind of novel reading kind of person, so he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Let me see what else. With all the remakes of games going on, no, he's not. Why would you like would you like a sequel? What game that doesn't have a sequel would you like a sequel to? Basically,
a game that doesn't have a sequel. Well,
Bloodborne.
Metal Gear Solid 5 doesn't have a sequel.
What?
Technically, yeah. The last game of yeah, it's true. The last game of a series of sequels doesn't have a sequel. I'd love a sequel. The Resident Evil. No, I'm joking. That's a tough one. I'll take these.
We're just going to completely go off like gaming podcasts. We're going to start about books. We're going to be on about Marvel. We're going to be on about everything. I'm up for it. I don't read that often though. I'll be honest.
It's hard to think of a game. Every game I'm thinking of like that has a sequel.
So what's the third game in the series called?
Wheelman.
Wheelman, that's like a stuntman game, isn't it?
It's one of those games that nobody really likes except me. It's
Don't mention get fucking.
Kind of like Destiny, is it?
No.
I'm only
Way
messing. That was
less
the
people
day.
like Queen, man.
Yeah, no, I'm only messing. I like Destiny.
Tarkov.
It's a
Tarkov 2.
It's kind of like, what do you call those movies? The Transporter. It's kind of like the Transporter, but you play as Vin Diesel.
My God.
Wheel, man.
360 game.
It feels like that Vin Diesel could be in the transporter. Like he'd just kill off.
Well, the game is basically, we'll get Vin Diesel, we'll get him to play the Transporter, and we'll make a Transporter game, and we'll call it the Wheelman instead. That is the game.
Yeah.
And it was kind of hated by everybody, but I found the driving really fun, and I really liked that game.
Speaking of what you were saying as well, a sequel, another game like Stunt Driver, that was a great game.
Stunt Driver, yeah.
That was great.
We need a new Simpsons game. I haven't had a Simpsons game in a long time.
Simpson hadn't run 2. That would be a good sequel.
Yeah.
You think about it. Or did you ever play the original? Was it Bartman or something like that? Did you ever play that? You're going around a skateboard.
There's a few of them.
Yeah,
That's very
the
good.
arcade games.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. It's just it's basically Streets of Rage. It's just the Simpsons. We'd love the sequel to Vex.
Control will
Vex,
probably get
yeah, that was a PS1
Oh.
game, wasn't it?
Do you know what needs a freaking sequel? Legitimately, and I don't play driving games. The best driving game I've ever played, Blur. Blur 2 needs to come out.
Oh yeah, Blur was great.
Blur it's like if you mix Mario Kart with like Gran Turismo. Like it's like a proper driving game, but you pick up
Thank you,
power-ups and shoot them at the people in front of you and behind you.
If you have 4 people in a house, that game is
That's it.
so much
Land.
fun.
We used to play it. A group of my friends used to play it like 2 or 3 times a week. It was hands down the best fun cooperative driving game I've ever played.
What about what dead IP would you like to be brought back?
Dead IP. Sounds like a rapper or something.
Yeah. Dead IP.
That's my new rap name. Don't steal it.
Fight
Yeah,
Night,
you know
probably?
me.
Fight Night is a great shout.
Fight
Great
Night,
shout.
probably, yeah. It's the only sports game I really
Dead
like.
IP.
We put so many hours into that.
I mean,
You're already playing it there a while ago, weren't you?
Yeah.
Knack isn't dead, John.
Hasn't been in that game in a while, lads. I'm getting
Yeah,
scared.
Fight Night
Look, to be
round...
another state of play June, and we're going to get Knack free.
Is Fight Night round 4 or Fight Night Championship? What was the last one that came out?
Champions was the last one. Champions one with a full cutscene story mode.
Yeah, that's the one I have installed on the PS3.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, it's on Game Pass.
Oh, nice.
I'm surprised there is not many boxing games actually. Is there one?
Boxing just isn't as popular as it used to be.
There is
UFC
a few
games
stars, like, and I suppose there's not enough.
Yeah. I wish I would love
Prince
a
of
new
Persia.
fighting
I think
game.
that's there's actually coming out, isn't it? Or is that dead again?
It's not a dead. No, it's just delayed.
I know Assassin's Creed is similar, but I always wanted Pop more.
Oh, I know what I want a sequel to. Psyops, the Mindgate Conspiracy.
That's a mouthful. Never played it.
Really good PS2 game. It's a PS2 game where you escape from a massive science facility after they've given you all these psychic powers. It was the first game where you could like pick
Wait
up
a
people and throw
second.
them.
That was what game were we thinking of?
I thought I was thinking of Mental.
Second Sight.
What's Second Sight?
Second Sight, no?
Is that the one that came out at the same time as it?
Yeah, they came out the
Yes.
same week.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I remember being confused.
Two games
why
are
they're two
identical
psychic
that we
games.
haven't really seen much of. Control, I thought Control looked a little
Control
like
Control
Second
is the
Sight.
closest. It's the reason I love Control. It's the
So
closest.
them games came out at the same time, and Second Sight just went, and then other one I wasn't heard of by me.
No.
Anyway.
What was the other one called?
Psyops, the Mindgate Conspiracy.
Psyops.
No, I
if I
remember
seen
that.
the
I do
cover, I'd
remember.
probably recognize it. You know,
You
but I don't
It
know.
may have failed in naming.
Everyone just called it Psyops. I just
I don't know
remember
the
that.
market.
I really like it.
And
I
online,
love that game.
Fight Night Online would be good.
I've actually never played. I only ever played the demo of Second Sight.
It's a good game. Or that I remember anyway. I have to go back and play it again to see what you give
That's
me.
cool. I think it's hilarious to just remember
What
that
about
one.
new? What about new Syndicate game? Syndicate games are fun. Oh no, it's not Syndicate. I know Syndicate is a good franchise. No, what am I thinking of? The one that isn't infamous.
Deus Ex?
No, the one that isn't infamous.
Prototype.
Yeah.
Yes, Prototype.
Yes, Prototype 1 was brilliant.
Yeah.
Again, Infamous kind of came out alongside it. And
Yeah. And I like Infamous games.
Lots of people went for Infamous over Prototype, but
Prototype
Prototype is
was very
brilliant.
good. Yeah.
It was like a kind of an 18 Spider-Man nearly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, yeah, and that was the thing about it, where like you could just
I
be
forgot to
a
change the
bollocks
thumbnail.
and like
Whoops.
kill everything if you wanted to. Like it was, yeah.
Thanks for doing the
Good
thumbnail. I
mechanics.
didn't use it. I put it up later. It's so mean.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, practice makes perfect. Yeah, 100 times in and still making mistakes. But sure, that's what it's about. Life in general. Well, WandaVision's on in the morning, which is good.
So can I just go back on that, because we're thinking that it's a play on the X-Men coming in, or not X-Men, but the mutants.
Yeah, but that they're gonna have to. They want to tie in. They want to tie in
any of that at all.
Well, because do you remember when me won? I'm just going to talk openly here. You remember when me won? Walk through. Yeah, okay.
If you haven't seen WandaVision,
3,
go away.
2, 1. Go, John.
Okay. Remember when we won? She walked through the portal and they're like, "Oh, listen, it's doing this thing to your genes. We're not sure what it's doing." And then she walked back. She walked through again, and she had powers. We're saying that she's like the first actual mutant, because they didn't have mutant in the Marvel universe.
What was the powers? Just remind me.
She can see Sonic. Yeah, she can see.
She can blow things away, and
she can see like electromagnetic energies, and she can see waveforms. Yeah, and she also has like powers of like being able to land and shoot stuff at people that they all seem to have. But
she can do superhero landings.
You can do superhero landing, yeah, exactly.
Without any training, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And these argent pieces.
But that's what we're saying. Because of legal disputes, there couldn't be mutants in the Marvel universe because Fox own X-Men and mutants and all that crap. So now that they own Fox, they're saying that she's going to be the first mutant. And what they're saying is that they think something like the Hex is going to go kaboom.
But who's saying? Who's saying this?
People having theories.
Oh, sorry. I thought. Okay, so it is just theory. There was no kind of.
Oh yeah, just all theory.
There wasn't a big mist that I was like, what?
No, but
I was thinking like X-Men.
But there's no.
Like I understand Pietro is what, Fantastic Four, isn't he?
No.
Pietro is X-Men.
Pietro's X-Men.
He's her brother.
Sorry, X-Men. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the reason he's what's his name in X-Men?
Quicksilver.
He's Quicksilver. He's Quicksilver in X-Men. But it's also thing is, and his father is Magneto, and is also the father of Wanda, isn't it?
But not in.
Yeah, but that's what they're trying to mix it up. That's what it is. So that's how they're connecting the two worlds.
And also, she has her own Quicksilver who died in Age of Ultron.
Yeah,
Roland, you haven't been watching the YouTube videos on this program, like we have.
I was thinking, like, where are the guys coming up with these theories? These are definitely fan-made theories.
WandaVision is a half an hour long, and then there's like 5 or 6 hours every week of YouTube content.
But I think, but Roland, I do think there is a lot of credence in the fact that at least forget about the Hex exploding and making mutants. I think she is
a total fan theory.
But she is a mutant. Like that's what she is.
Yeah, that's not a fan theory because it's happened.
Her cells have mutated and now she has powers. She is the first human to she's the introduction to the mutants into this.
But are they essentially mutants?
What?
Are all the superheroes essentially mutants? They're
they all have different
Captain America,
powers.
maybe. Captain America, maybe, because they gave him a serum and that changed his genes.
Disney definitely want to interlink them. Like to bring it all
together.
together.
I have no doubt. No doubt. I just don't think WandaVision has been created to bring in.
No, because
the universe.
Okay, go watch the YouTube.
Completely do.
No, they do.
It is all about multiple universes. And stuff.
It goes back to the comic books and all that. WandaVision is the person that does this, all these mixing these things up with the witch thing and all that. It goes
She's got that Nexus.
Depth. Yeah, the Nexus and all this. It's massive depth. I swear.
Yeah, Wanda's powers are basically infinite. That's the thing that you need to understand. She can rewrite reality to her will, depending on how emotional she gets.
Yeah, no, I know she's like a total badass with massive power.
Scale.
They said that in that WandaVision as well, that she could have killed what's your man's name from
Thanos by
herself.
You're only a mutant if you're born with the powers.
But
what?
That is true as well.
Yeah, but if they're going to bring in mutants as a thing,
mutants have to start from somewhere. You can't just
a smart enough way to do it.
Yeah, your genes have to mutate, but I don't think it'd be like humans wouldn't be able to mutate unless they had a gene like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But again, we're talking with things that don't exist.
They're in a tough position for bringing in mutants because they didn't plan their universe out with them, and
yeah. But then the multiverse could do that as well because it could be a universe with.
I mean,
X-Men.
they had a similar thing they tried to do in X-Men 1, where Magneto wanted to try and make everybody a mutant with his big freaking subatomic thing going over the city. So it's kind of nearly a play on that. And then they're like, no, you can't turn everybody into mutants.
And also, WandaVision's kids are the first people born in Marvel universe that were born superheroes.
Yes.
Everyone else was changed into a superhero.
Everyone
that's
else
another
got
thing as well.
powerful else. Wiccan and
Cool.
Speed.
Yeah, it's big. I'm telling you, Ron, it's not. You watch the half an hour and then you go watch the YouTube
I mean,
videos.
technically-
It's like, oh my god, it's my head.
I mean, if you call
I
it, if you
was
call
just
it,
enjoying the fact that I was trying to figure out like how is she doing it all. Like I know she's super powerful, but she even
Yeah, but your
like,
man
the way she's in the movie, she doesn't know how she's doing it.
No,
but she's not. But she's not doing it all.
No, I know that, and that's why like we're.
But they
obviously
that
gonna
your
figure
man.
out.
That's very raw spoilers.
But your man
yes.
Evan Peters is the hat tip to X-Men, and that they might be bringing him in, they might not. You know, like
Well, I think a massive tip was the way that he had Wolverine hair. Like if that wasn't on
that's
his...
actually the way he looks in the comics. That's what they were. He has the
because that episode they were all dressed up as their like 80s or 90s.
Oh right,
They're
okay.
actually
I
dressed
thought it
up
was a
their character.
Wolverine.
Yeah, so did I. And then it's actually the way their characters look in the comics.
Well, I would be very happy if I could see Hugh Jackson show up for something at least once.
Yeah, even just in a bar.
Yeah.
Saying F you to somebody.
I think you probably at the stage now where you probably have to recast Wolverine.
Oh yeah, and they've been talking about it.
Give him one. Let him be in this universe
like
once.
for all the theories, the hex spreading through the whole world makes the most sense for me. That they
Well, if they're doing that,
yeah.
that's the beginning of House of M.
Yeah, but that would make the most sense to me. Because they changed her into a mutant that way, that would help do it. Like anyone that had the gene in them changes, you know, and not everybody changes. I think that makes the most sense.
House of M was a comic series where Wanda rewrote the entire world so that the mutants were in charge.
It's either that or Doctor Strange goes to different verses and ends up bringing back some of them, or you know something happens and someone stays and someone goes.
Well, that's it. Like that is canon. That like this is basically the lead up to the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
like that. These are intrinsically linked. This show and Multiverse of Madness.
I know we had a collector show last week, but I'm gonna start buying comic books. It's like I want to read what actually happens. There you go. There's a book for you.
Yeah.
I suppose that's enough show, is it?
Yeah.
Getting dark, getting late.
Getting dark.
Getting dark.
Hours ago.
No, Donegal stays late till 11. Do you know?
Oh, fancy.
And it rains a
all
lot.
the pollution in the air.
It rains a lot. Pollution. Can't breathe that far up. See you coughing.
Jesus.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Good night. Good night.
Yeah.
Good luck. That's it. Is it? Hello, Ronan.
I thought that
Do
was
your
it.
job.
I was like, right, I'll see you later, guys.
Just stay here until Ronan tells us to leave.
So, guys, we are going to tell the good folks where they can find us. Paddy, where can the good folks find you?
In Donegal, up a hill. I'm not. I was at Aiden's house. He lives far enough away from me. It's like half an hour. I didn't think you were that far. Didn't think you were that far at all. You can find me anywhere you see the Republic of Players. You can buy me on Buy and Play as well. If you want to win these things, just this.
Just a controller.
This is a happy games. Oh Lord. If you want to buy
Get a
that.
new PS5 to play all your PS4 games.
Exactly.
In
Yeah.
new 4K. 60
4K.
frames.
There's actually many games.
Plus
There's actually
a 12-year-old game.
yeah.
And if you want to be blown away, go and watch the Final Fantasy
remake.
comparison.
There's actually five PS5 games with it. There's the year's PSN. What else is with it? 50
God of
inch,
War for free.
50
Days
inch
Gone
4K
for free.
TV. Yeah, why not?
No, it's like, I mean, I have one sitting here right beside me, and I'm pretty happy with it. Like,
The graphics are awesome.
Oh no, yeah, I'm the same. But I'd say I've been on legitimately. I've been on Netflix and YouTube more than I've been playing games on my PS5.
Anyone that is,
That's
you know,
the
have
word of
kids
it.
at home, and it's totally understandable, and they want one of these, just try and tell them to hold out until, you know, some good games come out for it.
Or buy a €10 ticket or whatever,
buy
and
and
play,
play.
and they might
That's-
be,
yeah,
might be
that'll
able
save
to
you a
get
few
one.
quid. There you go.
Also, if people keep not mentioning this, Astro's Playroom is excellent.
It is. It's short though.
It is short, but it's excellent.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's probably the best game I've played on the PS5. Probably better than Demon's Souls, honestly.
Yeah.
We are.
What did you say?
It's so good.
John Fogarty, where can the good folks find you?
The good folks can find me over at 2OLD for Gaming. That's TOOOLD for Gaming. And you can catch me for content over on Twitch and over on YouTube. And you can catch me for my socials on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
I think the
All
links
same.
are in the description for your Twitch.
And Aidan McCallion?
That is my Twitter handle. Follow me there.
There you go. and you can catch me on the Republic of Players community. Also, catch me on Twitter, I suppose.
Twitch is in the description as well.
Paddy's favorite favorite platform.
Still sucks. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but it sucks so bad.
I'm gonna start doing some more sim racing content. I got a wheel and I've started to play a lot of sim racing recently. So I'm gonna start creating some content around that. It's a massive community there, and it just seems to be getting more popular and popular. So yeah, as Paddy said, link in description for the Twitch, and yeah, we will see everyone next Thursday. We're going to have a normal show next Thursday, and we're looking forward to it. And we'll catch you all then, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.